Shooter's brother just accidentally blew doors wide open on what happened after slipping up on live TV. Something doesn't add up about Stephen Paddock, the alleged Las Vegas mass shooter who murdered over 50 and injured over 500 people from a 32nd floor Mandalay Bay window. His brother Eric Paddock was recently interviewed and may have blown the hinges off the door of investigations. Eric was very animated in the interview, often going on brief, bizarre tangents while making his points, but something about his body language had alerted people into taking a second look. Eric discusses Stefan's wealth and generosity while explaining that doing rich people things was no big deal to Stephen. It was just his way of life, which is nothing out of the ordinary for someone with a hefty bank account. He stated that it was like normal folks doing normal things, because doing expensive things is normal for rich and wealthy people. That part of his interview made perfect sense, but his body language and agitated state of being threw off viewers. CBSN spoke with the brother who had allegedly committed suicide in his Mandalay Bay casino and resort in Las Vegas after massacring 58 people and shooting 489. In one of the most bizarre interviews you will ever see, Eric Paddock defends his brother's wealth and brags about his generosity and the wealth he bestowed upon him and his mother. He also appears to be highly agitated throughout the interview, at times looking directly at the camera as he appears to be staring down anyone who would dare to call his brother weird or odd. During the interview, Paddock can be heard berating people who don't understand what he views to be his brother's tremendously successful life, claiming that everybody doesn't work at Taco Bell. One of the most interesting lines in the interview comes at the end when he claims his mother, who was married to a man on the FBI's most wanted list, doesn't even like guns. Paddock seems to be mocking her for not liking guns. Eric's mention of Taco Bell is not something that's alarming. His point was that not everyone had a normal person job. His brother, the alleged shooter, wasn't someone with a normal job. He was apparently a hefty gambler with a deep bankroll. Eric talked about his mother, whose husband was on the FBI's most wanted list, and claimed she didn't like guns. Maybe she didn't like guns, but someone did. Watch Eric Paddock's interview.
My mom wealthy. Someone said that Steve transferred $100,000. Woo, $100,000. We're wealthy people. $100,000 isn't that much money, A, and I'm sorry if that hurts people or something, but $100,000 isn't that huge amount of money. He gambled that much through a machine in hours. I mean, once again, you need to understand. That's what people need to understand, the level where some people live. I guess everybody thinks that everybody works at Taco Bell or something. Taco Bell. Everybody doesn't work at Taco Bell's. If you're going to condemn Steve for being a high-stakes gambler, the hotels are not going to be very happy with you. If these hotels say they don't know Steve, they're lying. Steve took care of the people he loved. He helped make me and my family wealthy. I mean, he's the reason I was able to retire. There's a story about that he kept his shades closed, and he didn't talk to me for the first 3 times he saw me walking in the neighborhood. Wow. That makes him really weird, doesn't it? Is he such a weirdo because he didn't have a Facebook page and posted 50,000 damn pictures of himself every day? Who's weird? Who on this planet do you think is grasping for this understanding more than me? Steve was a highly intelligent, highly successful person. He could have done anything he wanted to do. And he did. He did it mathematically. She went there to visit her family. Steve did anything he wanted to do whenever he wanted to do it. If he wanted to get on a plane and go to Japan and have sushi tomorrow, he did that. He got lots of money in comps. They would comp him for lots. A bunch of the hotels, not any hotel, but many of the hotels, he walks in and says, give me a room. They give him a room for a week.
Do you feel manipulated? Do you feel, Steve, do you feel
Not in any way, shape, or form, because once again, the Steve I knew, we ate thousands of dollars of sushi. Comped. And we ate thousands of dollars of sushi. So it was fun. Him getting on a plane and flying somewhere is like you going to Publix. It's something he just does every week. This nonsense about how did he get the guns into the... You take $100 bill and you hand... Oh, I'm sorry. You take $100 bill and you hand it to the bell cap and they go, oh, Mr. Paddock, oh, hi. Oh, you got a couple bags today? Okay, we'll take those up. There's no magic there. Of course he wasn't an angel. Did he about people who annoyed the crap out of him? Of course he did. Well, yeah, he had a quirky sense of humor. What the hell's a quirky sense of humor? People watch movies where they butcher little kids. I hope the hell they find, when they do the autopsy, that there's a tumor in his head or something. But I'm not guilty for being successful. The bug in Men in Black put on a Steve suit and went and did this. Have any of you ever fired an automatic weapon? It's not fun. My mom's not into guns at all. Her husband went to jail for robbing banks with a machine gun. My mom is not into guns for some reason.
Well, he did seem kind of weird in his interview, but I don't know why he was so adamant about it. After seeing this bizarre interview, some folks suggest that the FBI should investigate Eric Paddock and see if he has any involvement. Of course, he might be agitated because his brother just allegedly killed a big number of people in America's worst mass shooting in recent history. Yeah. He acted a little weird, but then again, you don't know. It seems like he knew a little bit more than he was saying. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.